US President Joe Biden is an absolute disgrace. He isn't fit for the office he holds, and nor are the people who put him up as a candidate for president. And frankly, I do not care if he's a Democrat or a Republican. It doesn't matter. He's just hopeless, and he's actually doing a disservice to America and the world. Of all his responsibilities, I can't think of a single one that he's actually done well. He's botched the economy. He can't control his borders. He's unable to work more than a few hours per week, and he won't take anything but pre-scripted questions from a compliant media pack. And his deputy, cackling Kamala Harris, well, she's not much better. She's gone from greeting world leaders to hiding out whenever the going gets a little too tough. And now the pair of them have made an even bigger mess, exiting a messy war in Afghanistan. Americans have been left behind, and last night a dozen US military troops were killed in a terrorist explosion at Kabul airport. It's hardly surprising given that Biden left billions of dollars in armaments and weapons behind for the Taliban and whatever other assorted losers that share their Stone Age ideology to use. And if you want to know how bad the buffoon in charge of the US is, well, his press conference today said so much, and not much of it was good, except for this bit, where he actually gives credit to the one man responsible for peace in Afghanistan. Guess who that is?
The reason why there were no attacks on Americans, as you said, from the date until I came into office, was because the commitment was made by President Trump, I will be out by May 1st. In the meantime, you agree not to attack any Americans. That was the deal. That's why no American was attacked.
I bet that was unscripted, and he's paying a price for it now. Anyway, the rest of the press conference was a slow-motion train smash. Biden didn't actually deny that a list of Americans and their Afghan allies was provided to the Taliban, and some have referred to this as a kill list.
I can't tell you with any certitude that there's actually been a list of names. I know there may have been, but I know of no circumstance. It doesn't mean it didn't exist. That here's the names of 12 people, they're coming, let them through. It could very well have happened.
Come on, man. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, he even has a scripted list of pet journalists to call upon, making sure that he really will not ever be held to account.
He gave me a list here. The first person I was instructed to call on was Kelly O'Donnell of NBC.
It's a terrible tragedy, I've got to tell you. Biden is a broken man, and he's leading a corrupt political party. He's shielded by a dishonest media, and he's presiding over one blunder after another. And today, those blunders cost the lives of a dozen US military personnel. Biden now has more than political blood on his hands, and I think he should resign in shame.